Guys, when you're going to the range, there are times where you need to work on your firearms, and it can be really difficult to do that at the bench or out of the back of your car or truck. And MTM has their tactical range box. This is a pretty cool box. I don't bring a lot of range gear to you guys, but going to the range a lot, I use a lot of gear. MTM, I've been buying MTM reloading boxes for years. I love their crates, their storage crates, their ammo crates. They just have a lot of great products, all made in the USA. And this is really something I think that you guys are going to enjoy. I mean, it's really easy to be able to work on things, especially if you have an AR-15, but also other things. You can keep tools, cleaning supplies, things like that in here. It's very compact, slips in the back of your car. Now, this one's pretty dirty because we have been using this one for a while. And I will pull the labels off after the review. I just left them on for this. But we're going to take a look at some of the features, you know, and how this could help you on your range day. And I appreciate MTM for sending this one. We have purchased a lot in the past, but MTM is just one of those companies I always find that just have some really cool gear. All right, guys, here's the box. It's just a black box. Some of the older ones had more of a translucent type top. One thing that MTM case guard says, if you find them in different colors, it's usually Chinese knockoffs and they have problems, so beware. But it only comes in black, and these run about 50 bucks. You can get them in different places, and so you know, it's a very reasonable price to be able to put all of your gear. Now here at the top you have two little latches. You can bring this up and then you can store all your stuff in one, and we also have a separate compartment in the bottom. Now, of course, we have this thing packed out, and I will briefly kind of go through and show you what I have in it, but I mainly want to show you the box itself. You know, you can fill this up however you want to, but there are a lot of cool features. First thing is you have this one compartment in the front. You can put a lot of longer tools. I even have an AR-15 armorer's wrench in here, and a hammer, a screwdriver, regular screwdriver, a small little wrench, little stubby, and I keep some extra Lula loaders in here, and also a small bench block, which I find these invaluable. And then I have a little Otis kit right here. Now, in these little trays, they do come out, and you can see they have a lot of different compartments. We do a lot of training, so I like to have dummy rounds. We have some 22 loaders, some more dummy rounds. I have just an extra set of earplugs in here just in case I forget. And then we have some other, you know, range chamber flags, and then I have a bore light here. Then in this little tray, I have a couple of bore snakes, just some tools. I like to keep a Sharpie around, especially when marking targets. 1911 tool, and I have some torque wrenches here. I keep a bottle of this lithium grease that I use for building ARs, but it just comes in handy, and a couple of stripper clip guides. They just ended up in here. Then this section right here, I have a couple of AR-15 field repair kits. It just seems like that's one of the things I like to have, these extra parts. And then just a lot of tools, cleaning tools, small screwdrivers. I have a small little pick. I even have an H2 buffer and a charging handle. Here on the other side, some 2032 batteries for your optics, have some CR123s, some Loctite, and I have just some frog lube, just some different things. And then we have some cleaning kits. These are carbon scrapers. These things are great, the bone tools, and I have one for 5.56 and 7.62 by 3.9, small oiler, and a little punch with a screwdriver. Now, there is an optional plate that you can put bore brushes, and you can put jags and things like that in here so you can organize it. I have a cleaning kit in the bottom that I use, so I don't use that, but this is a great little option. Now, the handle is recessed. It comes up through the top, makes it nice to have a flat surface. Right behind there, and I have some Spartan Accuracy oil. I'm going to lift this up. Here you can put different type screwdriver bits and different torque little bits. And I have a torque wrench here, and great for adjusting scopes or tightening up different things. Now again, guys, this is just what I have in here. You can set yours up however you want to. The sky's the limit. Now we can close this down, snap it into place, and again, that handle just comes right up, so you can pick this up. You can lay this flat, and then you have a flat surface, so when you're packing this out in your car, it makes it really easy. Now on the sides, there are two latches, and we bring those down, and then we can just separate this top part altogether. Now there's a lot of room in here to put stuff, and because of the way the top fits, it doesn't fit down into this compartment. So you can, as you can see, these Howard lights are all the way up to the top, and so it gives you a lot of room. You could pack more stuff in here. But I bring some extra hearing protection, always like to have it. Have some AR-15 star chamber cleaning pads. And here is my cleaning kit that I take with me. I love to have these rods because if you ever have any kind of squib or you have brass that's stuck and you need to have these rods, I carry them with me all the time. And then of course I have all the brushes that I need. And I have some extra cleaning patches and ballistol. I have a lot of pipe cleaners, which this is probably more than I need. And then I have some Q-tips. These are great medical Q-tips. They're very long. You can really get into areas. Break free, and I have a cloth. And then we have one of the Brownells Magnetips, and this gives us a lot of options here as well, along with the bits we have. And we can use this Magnetip handle to use those bits. Now here's where it gets really interesting. You have two mounts or two cradles. And so each side, you just place them into these little slots. So it gives you a good solid base to be able to do this. This to me is one of the best features of the box because I can put this on here, I can clean, you know, I can do things if I need to mess with my scope. I've got everything really handy. And two, I've got all the tools. And honestly, I don't have to pull all that stuff out to mount these and to have them set in place. Now here you'll notice that this has a rubberized overmold over this plastic. It's non-marring, and with this rubber, it really makes it soft. I mean, it just fits down in there. One side has kind of the lower cut, but this gives it the stability on the polymer here, and then of course this rubberized coating will just help you to protect your firearms. Here on the back you can see it's just rounded off. You also have places here to put cleaning rods if you want to set them in here while you're working on your firearm. Any rifle will fit into this. It's not necessarily an AR-15. I mean, you can do a number of different things here. But what's really cool and what sets this apart is we can put these away and then we can pull out our AR-15 mag block. And with the same slot that you're using for your cradle, you can just put the mag block in here. And with the AR mag block right at the range, you can set your rifle on there. You can break it down. You can change out things. I'm changing out to a CMMG 22 conversion kit. I mean, there's just a lot of things that you can do using this kit. You can set it into the cradle. It allows you to clean. You've got everything right there. And then the second part of the box, it just separates. So everything is highly organized, and that's really the biggest thing about this. It's very compact. It's easy to keep stowed away in your vehicle. Just pull it out, use it, and then when you're finished, you can pack it away. And honestly, you can keep whatever's in there whenever you go to the range. Everything is organized and in one place. I like this because there's a lot of gear I can put in the bottom, and then I just bring this over, put it on, lock it into place, and you know, we're ready to go. Grab it and you're going. And so it's just a good solid kit. The box is 24.6 inches in length, it's 11.3 inches in width, and it's about 10.3 inches in height. And again, this only comes in black. Guys, MTM's been around since 1968. It's a family-owned business. They're up there in Dayton, Ohio, and they just do a great job. Now, with all the components and all these kind of things, these are guaranteed for at least 5 years for your standard, you know, hinges and things like that, which just wear over time. And you can go to the MTM Case Guard website and check all this out. So guys, if you're looking for something to upgrade your range setup, I think the MTM Tactical Range Box is a great addition to your range gear. You could even carry handguns in here if you set them in right. But very versatile, a lot of things, whether you're cleaning, you're working on your firearms, just gives you a lot of options. And again, MTM is made in the USA, and we do appreciate them for sending the Tactical Range Box for this review. Guys, if you depend on a firearm for self-defense, it's really important that you don't go it alone. I've been a member of the USCCA, or the United States Concealed Carry Association, for over 4 years, and it really gives you peace of mind. The USCCA was founded to help you understand laws and self-defense education. They offer industry-leading training, and to me, one of the most important features is they offer self-defense liability insurance. They have 100% risk-free, money-back, bulletproof guarantee. I'll have an affiliate link down below in the description. And guys, when it comes to a self-defense situation, with USCCA, you have a friend. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic. Now there is an optional plate that you can put, let's see, and so it gives you a good solid base. So it gives you a good solid, and this to me is one of the best. Now I've used a lot of their reloading boxes for years, a lot of their crates. Somebody's leaving home and the dogs don't like it. Not my dogs, those dogs.